turned it over 12 times, 6 in the first half, 6 in the second, and they win 62-30. We're going to go ahead and get started and ready for the second game, so stay tuned as the Artesia Bulldogs taking on the Lovington Wildcats. Game 2 coming up.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizer. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees. So that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
Artesia, if you're ready for a change in leadership on the City Council, Tuesday, March 1st, vote Richard Dickey Townley for City Council District 4.
We must support our first responders, taking action to attract and retain more qualified police and firefighters who will live in and become part of Artesia. Elect me on March 1st, and I will work to make that happen.
This ad paid for by Richard Dickey Townley, candidate for Artesia City Councilor, District 4.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com. Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso, or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling, joined by Coach Michael Mondragon, head coach for the Artesia boys basketball team. And
yes,
Coach,
sir. Yes, sir.
You guys are kind of in the middle now of district play. Last week, you had a couple of big-time games. Why don't you talk about last week and give us a recap?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as district, it's a grind. Started on Tuesday there in Portales and handled that trip really well. I thought we came out in the first half, did a great job of taking command, and kind of never looked back. I think we ended up winning by, I think it was 15 or 20. I can't remember the final on that one. Just a good road win. Anytime you win on the road in district, it's a good thing. And then came Friday night, it was a dogfight. Had Goddard here to try to secure that first seed, and just came up just a bit short, Joby. I mean, really proud of our guys, especially, the last 4 minutes there, got down about, I think it was 6 or 7, and had a chance to win it. And, one possession there, got a couple looks, just came up a little short. But, it's a dogfight. It's district. We know Goddard. We know we can beat any of our teams in our district if we come out and play, and same thing for them, 2-1 in district. Really proud of our guys. Definitely wanted to come out with a win there, especially controlling your home court. But, hey, came up short. But like I tell our guys, time to go to work. We've got 2 weeks left. We got Lovington on the road there on this coming Friday, which I'm sure you're fixing to get into. But just really pleased with the way we're playing. We're getting better. We're improving. And, in that game, it's kind of one of those where you don't want either team to lose, because they both played really well and both made plays. But unfortunately, we came out on the loss column there. But still a lot of growth there, a lot of improvement, and really proud of where our guys are battling right now.
Well, you're 2-1 going into your second round through district. You're right. Friday night is Lovington, and they're a good squad.
Yes,
you
sir.
Had a 1-point win here, I think, when you played them here. So now going into Lovington, just talk about the preparation this week. You got a full week of practice, and talk about what your expectations are to going over to Lovington.
Well, of course, our expectations go over there getting a big win. I mean, that's what we've got to do. We especially coming out on Friday, coming up a little short. We know that. But again, Joby, it's all year long. We haven't talked about winning. We talk about doing what we need to do to be successful, and we've got to make sure we take care of the ball. Some bad turnovers at the most opportune times, going on a run and trying to get up 8 or 10, and we turn the ball over, or the game's tied and we turn it over and we let them go on a run. So taking care of the ball, execution on offense, I think has been lacking a little bit in times, and then rebounding. We have to dominate the glass the next 3 games. We're going to be successful, whether it's Lovington, Portales, or Goddard. We got to make sure we take care of the paint, and I feel we could do that, and we're getting better, Joby. I mean, we're still at that point in the season where it's not, one game and we're done. We know that we've still got a lot of basketball to play, and there's 3 games. We finished 2-1 in the district at the first 3, and just got to really focus on us and really focus on those small things that help you be successful.
All right, Coach, thank you. And Bulldog fans, thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Those things. And that when you bless people with abundance of those things, I'm going to bless you even more. And so as we think about living life, as we think about going through life, how are we doing? How are we doing at giving? Because when I give, God will bless me way beyond my thought process. And so I ask you, how are you at giving? In a world that is so inwardly turned, how are we at giving to those around us? If you struggle with that, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ on Sundays at 9 a.m. for Bible class and 10 a.m. for worship.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded surgery and treatment rooms, lab, x-ray, and larger kennels. We're so excited to be moving into our new facility, and we look forward to being better able to help care for your pets. Artesia Animal Clinic, now moving into our new clinic in the same location, 110 West Mahone, just north of Artesia Ford Sales.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
My name is Japheth Zamaron. I'm number 44. I'm a junior. My parents are Juan and Irene Zamaron. I'm also involved in sports, and that's about it. I love being a Bulldog because it's just a great feeling knowing, like, when I was younger, I would always look up to other Bulldogs and wanting to become a Bulldog one day.
Problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900. Austin Industrial is currently seeking a janitorial staff position to work in the Holly Frontier Refinery. You will be responsible for cleaning and sanitizing offices, meeting rooms, bathrooms, kitchen and dining room, and public areas. No minimum education requirements are needed, no experience is required, and pay is $13.50 an hour for this full-time 40-hour-a-week position. Apply at austin-ind.com or call Miss Cookie Look at 832-657-3385. Austin Industrial is an equal employment opportunity employer.
Mental health has no age limit. That's why Artesia General Hospital's outpatient behavioral health team includes a specialist for children and teens. Honey Coben Weeks serves patients 18 and younger in both Artesia and Carlsbad. 1 in 5 adolescents faces a mental illness that disrupts their life. If you're wondering whether your child is just going through a stage or struggling with something deeper, we can help. Get professional answers and compassionate medical support to help them thrive. Request your appointment at artesiageneral.com/behavioral health.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. The tip for the second game is underway. It's going to be tipped up and tipped around. Zadrick Betancourt comes up with it for the Wildcats, and Aguilera now has it in the backcourt, crosses the front line. I'll give you the starters in just a moment. Hilliard on the right side. Bulldogs in their man-to-man defense. Aguilera drives, kicks it back to Betancourt. His shot up and good. Nice pass there from Hilliard Betancourt. Lovington drops back, and the Bulldogs come across the timeline. Nick Sanchez with the basketball. Sanchez goes to the right side, hands it off to Barrera. Barrera into the corner to Thorpe. He gets it on the block. Turnaround jumper is going to be good for Riley Jarrett. Nice pass there down. Feeds him down there was Cameron Thorpe with the assist. And the Bulldogs tie it up. So Sanchez, Thorpe, Barrera, Jarrett, and Zamarone on the floor for the Bulldogs starting out here. Hilliard kicks it outside to Henson. Henson's three-point shot is up and good. 5-2, Lovington here at the start. Aguilera, Hilliard, Henson, Betancourt, and Perez, and then a turnover, and then going and getting it back was Sanchez. Gets it to Zamarone into the corner to Barrera. His three-point is in and out, no good. Put back, no good, but a rebound put up and in for Riley Jarrett. So he now has 4 points plus the rebound. Cameron Thorpe got that rebound and put back, unable to get it to fall. 5-4, 6:35 to go. Hilliard to Betancourt, gets it over to Aguilera. Aguilera out top, picked up by Barrera. Now to Hilliard, his three-point shot. That's Henson, his three-point shot up no good, and Barrera gets a long rebound, gets it ahead to Sanchez. Sanchez up the right side. He's going to have it tipped away from him. Turnover Bulldogs, their second. Lovington with one, and coming the other direction will be Hilliard. Hilliard goes into the right side, puts a shot up, and we're going to have it a block and one. So the first foul of the ball game goes against the Bulldogs, and that's called on Riley Jarrett, his first. And going to the line to shoot the and one is Tayton Hilliard. He now has 2 points and has a chance for three. 7-4 Wildcats. They come into this ball game 15-7, but 1-2 in district, having fell to the Bulldogs and to the Rockets, defeating Portales their first round through. Hilliard at the line, shot is up, and shot is going to be no good. There's Jafa Zamarone with the rebound, his first for the ball game. He'll get it to Sanchez, and Nick coming up against Henson. They're giving it to him. They got 3 different pictures of Sanchez over there when he was a littler guy, and then he throws it away. So the turnover on the Bulldogs. They got pictures of him when he was a young man down in his. They also got him of somebody else over there. I can't quite tell who that is. They got big pictures, the student section, going to hound our Bulldog players, which is good. Hilliard on the left side throws up a little runner. It's going to be no good, and fighting for it Bulldogs fought over it. Zamarone comes out of there with it. That's his second rebound. Back to Zamarone. He's going to go out and gets it. Well, he almost got it to Barrera. It's tipped out of bounds by Lovington Betancourt, so remain Bulldog basketball. Keying it in will be Thorpe for the Artesia Bulldogs. Good crowd here for the Bulldogs and a big crowd for Lovington. Not a completely full gymnasium, but it's a good crowd. Thorpe into Jarrett. Jarrett turns, going to get it to Barrera. Gets it over to Sanchez. Sanchez goes into the lane, and he has it stolen away, and then a foul called on Nick. No, they call a jump ball. Nick got his hand in there on it. It'll be Bulldog basketball. So the fourth turnover on the Bulldogs, but Nick, two of which are on him, but he got it right back by getting his hand in there and get tying it up. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Thorpe on the right side baseline to key it in. Goes into Jarrett. He puts up a shot, and it's good, and one. Riley Jarrett with 6 quick points, and he has a chance here for the and one. Give the assist to Cameron Thorpe, his second early here in the ball game. And the Bulldogs now down by 1, but can tie it up with this free throw. 7-6 our score as Jarrett gets the ball back from the official, or gets the ball from the official. Shot is up and shot is good. So Riley Jarrett now with 7 points, and the Bulldogs tie it up 7-7. Checking in for Hilliard will be number 20, Arroyo, for the Lovington Wildcats. So the Bulldogs looking around, who are we covering here? As they're in a man-to-man defense. Keying it in will be Aguilera to Hilliard, back to Aguilera. He'll bring it across the timeline. Barrera waiting on him on the right side. He's going to swing it back over to Hilliard up top and left. He puts it on the floor, dribbles around a screen, stops, steps up underneath, tries to throw it out there. Barrera in with the steal. He dribbles his way down, going to turn around, hand it back to Sanchez. Sanchez goes underneath to Zamarone. Great pass, and it's good. Nick Sanchez with the assist. Zamarone with the finish. It all started with the Barrera steal, and another steal for Barrera as he goes against Hilliard, and now he's fighting through traffic. Henson reaching in, no foul called. Jarrett gets the ball, gets it to Zamarone, up and in. Riley Jarrett with the assist, Zamarone with another finish, and the Bulldogs now lead 11-7. 4 unanswered points right quick on 2 steals. That was 3 turnovers now for the Lovington Wildcats, 2 in a row. Get it to Betancourt, outside to Henson. Henson on the left side, swings it out top to Aguilera. Aguilera hands it off to Hilliard. Hilliard working against Thorpe, goes on the right side. Jumper's going to be up and good off the backboard. Hilliard now with 4 points in the ball game. 11-9 Bulldogs. Sanchez up the right side. Slows it down. Now he goes by his defender. Backs it up again. As Arroyo out hounding him. Gets it over to Thorpe. He's wide open for 3. Off the rim, no good. And the ball is going to come down to Lovington as Arroyo gets the rebound. They're going to get it ahead to Hilliard. Hilliard picked up out there by Barrera. Puts a move on, goes to the right side. Betancourt with a little jumper. Hilliard with the rebound, no good. Barrera gets the board. He goes the other direction to Sanchez. Sanchez will get it over to Thorpe. He's again wide open for 3, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Zamarone with the board. Kicks it outside to Jarrett, and now the Bulldogs will reset. Sanchez has it out top. Zamarone with 4 points and 3 points here early. The Bulldogs lead by 2, 11-9, and then almost turned over. Checking in for the Bulldogs is going to be Dean and Wesson. And getting a break will be Barrera and Zamarone. Also coming back into the ball game for number 24. And I was saying that was Betancourt. But Betancourt comes in for Perez. Into the backcourt it goes to Nick Sanchez. Sanchez comes across the timeline. He'll go into the baseline, puts up a jumper, and it's going to be just short. Betancourt, nope. Hilliard gets the rebound for the Wildcats. Walks it across the timeline. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs here with 3:05 to go. Way up top is Adam Aguilera. Works his way to the right side, hands it off to Henson. Henson over to Hilliard. Hilliard on the left wing, picked up by Thorpe. Trying to force him left. He's going to stop and put up a 17-footer. It's going to be no good. Out of bounds. Bulldog basketball on the air ball. Checking back in will be Enriquez and Perez as Betancourt and, Aguilera get a break. Dean's into Wesson, and the Bulldogs have the ball with a 2-point lead as Enriquez goes out on Wesson. Bounce pass try a backcourt cut to Thorpe. It's stolen away. The 5th turnover on the Bulldogs as Henson looks at a 3 but doesn't take it. Gets it out top to Arroyo against Deans. He goes to the right side. We're going to have a foul on Peyton on the floor. That'll be the 2nd team foul and the 1st on Peyton Deans. So Lovington basketball on the right side baseline. Enriquez will key it in as the Bulldogs get back into their defense and the Wildcats set up for an inbound play. 11-9, Bulldogs up by 2 here early. First period, Hilliard with the ball on the right wing, picked up by Thorpe. Steps into traffic, it's tipped away, but coming out of there with it. Whoa, and then fall down. And Nick Sanchez gets the ball. It's the 4th turnover on the Lovington Wildcats as Wesson works his way across the timeline. Gets it over to Thorpe. Thorpe underneath. Turnaround jumper is good. I tell you what, Riley Jarrett is on fire tonight. He already has 9 points here in the first period with 2:05 to go. And the Bulldogs go back up by 4, which has been their biggest lead here in the ballgame. The score 13-9 Bulldogs. Hilliard, again against Thorpe, he'll drive and be bumped. And so they're going to call a foul, I guess, on Thorpe. They do. And it's a block, and it's on the floor, I believe. As checking into the ballgame will be Barrera and Zamarone. Jarrett will get a break, as will Nick Sanchez. And for the Lovington Wildcats, Aguilera checks back in. Their starting point guard. He's on the baseline right side, gets it out to Hilliard. Hilliard working his way, kicks it over to the corner. 3-point shot is up and no good. And there's a rebound for Diego Wesson. His first board of the night. He fights through traffic, gets it ahead to Zamarone in the corner. Back to Wesson. Wesson's going to throw up a runner. It's going to be no good. Coming out of there with the rebound will be number 10, Enriquez, for the Lovington Wildcats. Up the right side he goes as we get down to 1:30 to go here in the first period. Looking to hand it off to Hilliard, which was a hard row to hoe because Thorpe was all over him, but he finally does get it there. Now Henson on the left side, cut off by Wesson, kicks it back out top to Aguilera, swings it over to Enriquez, back to Henson. Henson works his way into the right side, goes up, and no good. Rebound is going to be a long one coming out to Aguilera. He kicks it into the corner. Henson spots for 3, and it's in. His second 3-pointer, and now the Bulldogs only lead by 1, 13-12. As bringing the ball down the court is Diego Wesson. Picked up by Enriquez on the right side. Wesson goes, looking for a screen. He gets it from Zamarone, steps through. Zamarone puts up a 10-footer. It's going to be no good. Cameron Thorpe on the backside gets the rebound but turns it over. Then it's turned back over. Oh, but they're going to call a foul on the Bulldogs. Foul called on number 24, Jake Barrera, his first and the team's 4th. As checking back into the ball game is Riley Jarrett and Nick Sanchez. So all 5 starters back on the floor for the Bulldogs with a 13-12 lead and 43 seconds to go in the first period. Aguilera brings the ball down. Taking his time, see if they try to get the last shot or get a shot here early. Henson works it over to the left side. Back to Henson from Hilliard. Back to Hilliard out top. He'll put it on the floor. Drive and kick to Henson. Henson spots for 3. That's going to be off. Nick Sanchez with the rebound, his first. And now the Bulldogs have it with 20 seconds to go. Can extend their lead back to at least 3 with a 2-point field goal. More if they can get 3. Sanchez working his way. Goes by Hilliard, puts up an 18-footer. It's in and out, no good. Spins around the rim. Down the floor it goes, and shot is up and good with 3 seconds to go for Perez. Half-court, 3-quarter pole almost went for Nick Sanchez, but it goes off the backboard, off the front of the rim, and out. So at the end of 1, 14-13, the Artesia Bulldogs down by 1 to the Lovington Wildcats. Chaos Cafe, nope, we're going to go Dean's Inc. up next. Stay tuned.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Welcome back here to Lovington High School. The Artesia Bulldogs and the Lovington Wildcats duking it out here in the second half of our doubleheader. The girls won in game 1 Their final score 62-30, Artesia. 14-13 at the end of one here. The Bulldogs down to the Lovington Wildcats by 1. Starters back on the floor for both teams, it looks like. So Aguilera, Hilliard, Henson, Betancourt, and Perez for Lovington, who are in their white home whites. Bulldogs in black with orange outlines. Barrera, Thorpe, Zamarone, Sanchez, and Jarrett. Lovington basketball coming across the timeline. Aguilera goes the right side to Tayton Hilliard. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to the left side. They work a little three-man weave out top to Perez, hands it back to Henson. Henson over to Hilliard. He's going to spot for three. It's going to be short, but there's Perez with the long rebound. He'll go back to Henson. And now he's standing waiting for coach to call play. Goes back out to Aguilera, and they do run a play, set their offense. Hilliard on the right wing. Goes up and kicks it over to Aguilera. His shot is up and no good. And there's Nick Sanchez high up the ladder for a rebound. That's his second board. Nick has yet to score, but he brings it down after the rebound. Bounce pass to Jarrett. Jarrett to Zamarone. Zamarone looks at a three, doesn't take it, and gets it over to Thorpe. He looks at a three, doesn't take it. He drives, puts up a free throw, and he knocks it down. So Cameron Thorpe with his first bucket does the old bank from the free throw line, and the Bulldogs go back up 15-14. Aguilera down on the right side looking for a screen. Barrera fights through it. Aguilera kicks it to Hilliard. He kicks it over the corner, and it's stolen away. Barrera steps in front of it, a fifth turnover, and Jake Barrera with the steal. Coming the other direction is Nick Sanchez. Stops, shoots a three, knocks it down. Nick Sanchez with the three, and the Bulldogs now lead 18-14. 4-point lead is their biggest lead, so they match that. Aguilera to Hilliard. Hilliard on the right wing, picked up by Thorpe. Perez sets a screen, but Thorpe goes through it. Aguilera on the left wing, picked up by Barrera. Puts it on the floor, steps back, shoots a three. It's going to be no good. Jarrett in for another rebound. Riley Jarrett now has 2 rebounds. Gets it to Sanchez. Nick Sanchez down the floor. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Oh, and it's going to be Bulldogs get it back. Zamarone on the right, on the left side. Spins, gets it to Jarrett. Jarrett's going to kick it over to Sanchez. Sanchez puts it on the floor, drives into the lane. Shot up and good. Nick Sanchez now with 5. The Bulldogs go up by 6, 20-14. Bulldogs almost turned it over. Thorpe got the ball, and then they worked it around and got it to Sanchez. He drives in as Hilliard puts up a long three. That's no good. Bounced right to Jake Barrera for his first rebound. And now Sanchez spins, kicks it out to Thorpe. His three-point shot, in and out, no good. It's going to be off of Riley Jarrett and out of bounds, so it'll be Lovington basketball as Wesson will check in for the Bulldogs. Checking in is Arroyo for the Wildcats, and also checking in for the Wildcats is number 11, Corrales. Deans also checks in for the Bulldogs. So on the floor, Deans, Wesson, Jarrett, Thorpe, and Sanchez. And now Coach Mondragon says, I needed one more sub, so Marshall Meekum will step in. And Cameron Thorpe will get a break. So Lovington basketball, 20-14 Bulldogs. We're in the first half, 5:27 to go in the said half. We're here in the second period. As Aguilera comes across the timeline, gets it over to Arroyo. Arroyo on the left side, or right side, tries to drive, cut off by Deans. Gets it back to Aguilera. Back out to Arroyo, looks at a three. Now he's going to take it, and he knocks it down. Back behind the, about 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line, and Deans was daring him to shoot it, and he did take it, and he knocked it down. So 20-17, as Sanchez crosses the timeline, picked up by Arroyo. Hands it off to Meekum. Meekum to Wesson. Wesson goes in on the right side, kicks it to Sanchez. Sanchez goes by 2 defenders, goes underneath to Deans. His shot up and good. Another assist for Nick Sanchez. Peyton Deans with a nice finish on the left side, and the Bulldogs go up by 5, 22-17. Swing the ball over to Arroyo on the left side, picked up by Deans. Hands it off to Henson, looks at a three, doesn't take it. It's almost stolen away by Sanchez. He is so intuitive. He reads it before they go, and he gets in front of him, almost got the steal. Now Aguilera working his way, and there's going to be a block on Wesson. That'll be the 5th team foul. Oh, they're calling it on. That's a foul on the Lovington Wildcats. So on the 25 with the foul. Is that what they said? Thorpe checks back in for Meekum. Hilliard And Betancourt and number 12, Villalobos, checks in for the first time. Also on the floor for the Wildcats is Corrales and Arroyo. So Meekum checked out. Who checked back in? Oh, Thorpe checked back in for the Bulldogs. Nick Sanchez working against the defense, goes around the right side, goes through traffic, and shot is up, and that wasn't a travel. They called a travel. I disagreed with it, but it doesn't matter what I think. So a travel, turnover back to Lovington. 22-17, 4:06 to go in the first half, as Lovington, Tate Hilliard will bring it across the timeline. Cameron Thorpe waiting on him. He's going to go into the lane, kick it to the corner. Outside it goes to swing it over to the right side to Corrales. Back to Villalobos. Now he'll get it to Hilliard. Hilliard puts it on the floor, working against Thorpe. Cameron hounded him. He kicks it over to the left side to Corrales. Corrales in the middle of the court. Back to Arroyo. Arroyo's 15-footers up and good. He now has 5 in the ball game. Sanchez working against him across the timeline. Hands it off to Wesson. Wesson working against Villalobos, and he is fouled. They do call that on Joey Villalobos. So that's his first and the team's 4th. Thorpe will key it in right next to the Lovington bench. Thorpe will get it into Sanchez. Sanchez faced up with Arroyo. Goes to the right side. Waves everybody off. Going to try to feed it down. Now he's looking at 3. Gets it down to Jarrett. His shot up, no good. And it goes off of Deans out of bounds. A good look there for Riley. Just goes, oh, they called a foul. So they call that on Riley Jarrett. I missed the foul. I guess they got him for a push. That's his 2nd foul and the team's 5th. And I misspoke a while ago. I thought Lovington had 4, but they only have 3 team fouls. As Hilliard goes into the lane, and he passes it off of Betancourt and out of bounds for the 6th turnover, Bulldog basketball. Jarrett will get a break. Zamarone checks back in. So on the floor, Deans, Sanchez, Thorpe, Zamarone, and Wesson for the Artesia Bulldogs. As Nick Sanchez will take a look at coach. Now he's going to walk it across the timeline. Works his way into the lane. Nice pass to Zamarone. Shot up no good, though. And coming out of there with the rebound was Betancourt. He gets it ahead to Arroyo. His little stutter move. He's on the right side up and good, and they're going to count it. I thought he walked. But instead, he's fouled and won. So Arroyo has 7 points here and goes to the line to shoot the and-1. The Bulldogs lead by 3 before the and-1 shot. 22-19 is their score. As Enriquez will check back in for Lovington. Let's see who he's coming in for. Comes in for Joey Villalobos. So at the line, Julian Arroyo. 22-21 is the score. They didn't get that up there, and that ties it up. 22-22, 2:30 to go. Sanchez taking his time. Comes across the timeline. Lovington crowd getting up here. Goes over to Wesson. Wesson puts it on the floor. Looks at a 3, doesn't take it. Back out to Sanchez. Sanchez over to the right side to Thorpe. Thorpe puts it on the baseline, goes up and scores. Nice take for Cameron Thorpe, his 4th point. Bulldogs go back up by 2. Down quickly, though, are the Lovington Wildcats, and the 3-point shot is going to be no good, but following it up, Deans gets the rebound. That was number 10, Enriquez, that took the shot. Deans with the board, and he gets it to Sanchez. He's across the timeline. Under 2 minutes, gets it to Zamarone. Zamarone turns. Nice pass to outside to Thorpe from, and then Thorpe steals it, but he was out of bounds. It was Wesson who went underneath, and he caught the ball. Thought he was going to go up and under, but he throws it out to Thorpe. His shot no good. And Lovington gets the rebound. And a timeout taken. So Lovington takes a timeout. We're going to take one as well. 24-22 Bulldogs, 1:42 to go in the half. Chaos Cafe up next.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus, great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
All right, Bulldog fans, 24-22 Bulldogs, 1:42 to go, and I missed it. Dean just stepped over and told me they actually called the foul on Cameron Thorpe. It wasn't just out of bounds on him. They called the foul. Coach Mondragon talking to the official now. So out the line to shoot the 1-and-1, because that was the 7th foul, is number 23, Zadrick Betancourt. 1-and-1 coming up, 24-22 Bulldogs. Betancourt makes these two, he can tie it up. Shot is up and shot is good. That's his 3rd point in the ball game, and Lovington back within 1 here. Deans, Zamarone, Wesson, Sanchez, and Barrera on the floor for the Bulldogs. As Barrera came in for Thorpe. Second shot is going to be short. Nick Sanchez with the rebound, his 3rd. He bring it up the floor. Goes into the lane. Nice pass to Zamarone. He was fouled. Yeah, they got a push, so Zamarone fouled, and that's going to be the 4th team foul on the Lovington Wildcats, and that's on number 4, his 1st, Tayton Hilliard. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. They're going to come in. They're going to put it in over on the left side baseline, and Nick Sanchez will key it in. Checking in for Betancourt is number 24, Joseph Perez. Out it goes to Zamarone. Zamarone back to Sanchez. Sanchez works her way around top. Picked up out there by Arroyo. Sanchez working his way, taking his time. Steps, kicks it to Zamarone for 3. It's going to be just long. Up for the rebound, Tayton Hilliard. He goes the other direction in a hurry. Now he'll stop and put up a 17-footer, and it's no good. And there's a rebound for Diego Wesson. So Wesson's 2nd board. He gets it to Sanchez on the left side. Sanchez stutters and goes, puts up a runner. It's good. Nick Sanchez with his 7th point. And the Bulldogs go up by 3 with under a minute to go. 26-23. It looks like they may be holding for the last shot or just setting up a play. Aguilera gets it to Hilliard. He goes on the left side. Shot up and no good. And they're going to call it. Oh, they call the charge. I thought they were going to call a block. Good job there by Peyton Deans taking that charge. That call on number 4, that's his second foul on Tayton Hilliard. So with 41.8 seconds, the Bulldogs, 0.7 seconds, the Bulldogs have a chance here to extend the lead. They lead right now 26-23. And so Nick Sanchez working his way across the far side in front of the student section, holding up 3 or 4 different pictures of him, big ones. Sanchez working against Arroyo. He'll work his way around. 2 Wildcats chased him. Now he picks up his dribble. He's going to have to go out to Wesson, and then we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. So timeout here for the Bulldogs with 22.67 seconds. We'll be right back. 3-point lead for Artesia, 26-23.
Hey Bulldog fans, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. We're cheering the Bulldogs on to another victory, and we would love the opportunity to tell you about the victory you can have in Jesus Christ. I invite you to join us at Catalyst Church on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, the music rocks, and your kids will have a blast. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
All right, we're coming out of this timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. 26-23, the Bulldogs lead. And it is their basketball. They'll key it in where? They're going to key it in right in front of the scorer's table. Down below Gene and I, we're up on the 2nd deck. Wesson, Deans, Zamarone, Barrera, and Sanchez in the ball game. Get it back to the backcourt to Diego Wesson. He's picked up by Aguilera. Works his way around him. Now he backs it up. Spins, trying to get by him. He does get by him. Throws up a little runner. It's no good, but he's fouled. So nice take there for Diego Wesson. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and that foul called on number 3, Aguilera. That's his 1st and the team's 6th. So Diego Wesson at the line. 2 shots upcoming. He extend this 3-point lead to 5 if he can make them both. First one is up and no good. Rolls off to the left side. So Wesson waiting on the ball from the official, gets it. Second shot up, and this time he knocks it down. So 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. And that's the first point that's the 1 for 2 as Henson will shoot a long 3. It's off the rim, no good. Throwing it back in, no good, was Perez. So the Artesia Bulldogs at the half lead by 4, 27-23. Stay tuned. We'll have some stats for you here on the halftime show. We'll be right back.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
You may have heard of SmartHub. SmartHub is Central Valley Electric's online tool for members to manage their electric account. With SmartHub, not only can you securely pay your bill online, you can view your detailed electric use 24 hours a day. You can report an outage while staying up to date with the latest co-op news, compare past and current electric use. Sign up for paperless billing or reoccurring payments so that your payment is never late. The best thing is you can access SmartHub from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it goes everywhere you go. Visit cvecoop.org to get started or give us a call.
Thanks for listening here on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7. Live streaming, KSVPTV.com. And, of course, on Facebook, KSVP Radio, and YouTube channel, KSVP Radio. The Artesia Bulldogs leading here at the half. The second game of our doubleheader. The girls won in game 1, if you're just now joining us, 62-30. And now the Artesia Bulldogs in game 2 lead 27-23 over the Lovington Wildcats. Live from Lovington, New Mexico. We're going to get the Tape Branch halftime show going. Stay tuned. I'll have some stats for you coming up next.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tape Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tape Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tapebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tapebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tape Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey guys, Cambria here from your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell. Did you know right now you can get a 10-piece of legs and thighs, chicken only, for $13.99? And people love our KFC chicken sandwich. You've got to try it. An extra crispy, hand-breaded chicken filet placed on a buttery brioche bun, topped with pickles and your choice of classic or spicy mayonnaise. It's the best chicken sandwich ever, and it's only at your KFC in Artesia. We hope to see you soon at your local KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
We are at the half here on the Tate Branch halftime show. The Lovington Wildcats hosting our Artesia Bulldogs, and the Artesia Bulldogs lead here at the half, 27-23. Lovington coming into this ball game 15-7 on the season, but they had fallen to 1-2 in district as we beat them the first time over in Artesia, and they also fell to the Goddard Rockets. The Bulldogs coming into this ball game 12-10, but 2-1 on the season. So the Wildcats obviously trying to get back even. The Bulldogs want to get a good 3-1 record here in District 4-4A. For the Lovington Wildcats, Tayton Hilliard ended up with 2 fouls. He also has 4 points. Isaac Henson with 6 points. He hit 2 3-pointers. Julian Arroyo coming off the bench. He had 8 points in the ballgame. He hit a 3, went 1 for 2 from the line. Actually, was an and 1. So 1 for 1 from the line, and also has the 2 2-point field goals for 8 total points. Zadrick Betancourt has 3 points, and Joseph Perez with 1 bucket and 2 points. Lovington turned it over 6 times during the first half. For the Artesia Bulldogs, starting at the top, Nick Sanchez ended up with 7 points in the first half. He had 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Cameron Thorpe ended up with 4 points. He also has 2 fouls on him, 1 rebound and 2 assists. Peyton Deans with the foul. He's also got a bucket and a rebound. Diego Weston went 1 for 2 from the line, has 1 point and 2 boards. Jake Barrera has a foul. He also has a rebound and a steal. Riley Jarrett with 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Japheth Zamaron with 4 points and 3 boards. The Bulldogs turned it over 7 times in the first half. They were down by 1 at the end of 1. It was 14-13, but they battled back, and they lead here at the half, 27-23. We're going to continue the Tate Branch halftime show. Coming up next from Lovington, New Mexico, the second half, Bulldog basketball right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
H&R Block has many options to make filing your taxes easy. Our tax pros can help you get your max refund with or without the office visit. Drop in, drop off, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Send some pics from your phone without leaving home. Just another way Block has your back.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Taxes may be more complex than you think. Visit your local H&R Block located on the corner of 5th and Texas in downtown Artesia.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Prices are being slashed at Castle Rentals, Artesia's fun, and friendly rent-to-own furniture store. Get a free mattress pad cover when you purchase a Serta or Kingdom mattress. Both brands on sale now. Get deep discounts on lamps by Cow Lighting. Beautiful and unique handcrafted lamps made right here in the US of A. Find your new furniture, appliances, or electronics today at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. Rent to own or 90 days same as cash on all items.
When it comes to your tires, don't take any shortcuts. Trust Forest Tire. They've been keeping you rolling for 78 years. Forest Tire knows tires, and they know that being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most, delivering service that exceeds your expectations. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
All right, Bulldog fans, Bulldogs get the ball in. Nick Sanchez going the opposite direction from earlier. Now the Bulldogs going from right to left on your radio dial. Gets it to Jarrett. Jarrett turns on the post, kicks it back out to Sanchez. Starters on the floor for both teams. Sanchez on the left wing. Goes down the lane, goes up and scores easily. Goes right by Henson. That is his 9th point in the ball game, as Aguilera will come across the timeline. Barrera waiting for him at the three-point line. Swings it to Hilliard on the left side. Tatum works his way against Zamarone. He kicks it to the right corner to Henson, outside to Aguilera. Three-pointer is up and will fall. It goes for Adam Aguilera. 29-26. Bulldogs by 3. Sanchez across the timeline. Bounce pass to Jarrett out top. Underneath, he tries to go hard. It goes off of Hilliard and out of bounds. Tried to get it to Thorpe, racing down the left side baseline. Hilliard got a hand on it, so Cameron will key it in on the right side baseline. As the official's telling him, move on over towards me. So Cameron gets it. Looking to get it in, does to Sanchez. Sanchez backs up, shoots the three. It's off the rim, no good. There's a rebound for Jacob Zamarone. Back to Sanchez. He rises up. Shot is short, and this time coming out of there with it will be the Lovington Wildcats, Betancourt. To the right side to Hilliard. Hilliard puts it on the floor, works us to the free throw line, kicks it to Aguilera. Aguilera drives, kicks it to Betancourt on the baseline, tries to go down underneath, cut off by Zamarone. Now to Aguilera, who puts up a jumper in the middle of the floor, and Zamarone with his 5th rebound. Gets it to Sanchez, up the floor quickly to Barrera, back to Nick. Nick swings it over to Zamarone, wide open for three. He will shoot it. Oh, and it goes in and around and out. Man, I was about to say, and he will make it, but it zips around and out. And Hilliard with the rebound, working against Thorpe, goes to the right side, loses his dribble, but able to maintain it. Gets it to Henson. Henson works his way around the right side, hands it back to Hilliard. He goes up, and he's fouled and one. So Peyton Hilliard will go to the line. That's his 6th point, and that's going to be the second. Let's see, well, let's wait and see who they call it on. That's the 3rd foul on Cameron Thorpe. They did call it on Cameron. As checking in for Betancourt will be number 20, Arroyo. And at the line to shoot the N1, Peyton Hilliard. So 29-28 with this bucket, he can tie it up with his free throw. Shot is up, and the shot is good. Sanchez in from Zamarone. He's going to wave Zamarone down. Now Nick goes right by Arroyo into the right side, kicks it to Barrera. Barrera works his way around and in, throws up the shot, and it's good. Jake Barrera with a great take. That's his first bucket. The Bulldogs go back up by 2 as Aguilera will slow it down as he walks it across the Wildcat on the floor there in the center of half court. Hands it off to Arroyo, picked up by Zamarone. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Peyton Hilliard. He'll go back to number 20, and he drains it. Arroyo, he's coming off the bench, making a lot of points. He leads the way for the Wildcats as Sanchez goes into the lane, puts it up and in. So Nick Sanchez goes right down and answers right back. The Bulldogs up by 1 now, 33-32. As Aguilera gets it back to Hilliard. Hilliard was with Thorpe in his way. He drives into the lane, kicks it. Outside it goes to Arroyo. He puts it on the floor. Picks up his dribble. Zamarone cut him off. Now he'll get it out top to Hilliard, and they'll reset. Coach for Lovington tell him reset. Hilliard drives. His shot up, and no good. We're going to have a foul on Hilliard. Great job by Riley Jarrett as he just stood his ground, put his hands straight up and waited. Hilliard runs into him, and that's an offensive foul. The third on Tatum Hilliard. Third foul, not the third offensive foul. Zamarone takes a seat. Coming in for him will be Peyton Deans. So Peyton will get it into Sanchez. Sanchez will go by, get it to Deans across the timeline. He goes, picks up his dribble, gets it over to Thorpe. Thorpe underneath to Jarrett. Jarrett's going to spin in the lane. His shot up and good. Riley Jarrett, good move. He now has 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 points. Nice spin move there for Riley, and the Bulldogs go back up by 3. Hand it off to Hilliard, does Aguilera. He's out top. Sanchez in front of him. Now they get it over to Henson. Now back to Arroyo, picked up by Deans. He drives to the left side, shot up and good. Sanchez will go right by him into the lane, stop, put up a 14th. No, he kicks it over to the right side to Barrera. He'll put up an 18-footer. It's off the rim, no good. Up high for the rebound, Riley Jarrett. Riley now has 3 rebounds, but he turns it over. Coming away with it will be Arroyo. He drives down the lane. Underneath it goes to Perez. His shot up and good. 4th point for Joseph Perez, and the Wildcats take their first lead in a long time, 36-35. Sanchez goes to the right side, goes through traffic, gets it to Barrera, kicks it out to Thorpe. He spots for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Arroyo there for the rebound, then he falls to the floor, and they're going to call a push on Peyton Deans. That'll be his second and the team's second here in the second half. Zamarone back up off the bench. Also Wesson coming in for Barrera. Zamarone in for Jarrett. So the second team foul. Wildcats by 1, 36-35. And a timeout taken. And Coach Mondragon takes it. We'll take it as well. 36-35. Bulldogs down by 1. We'll be back.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Okay, we're back here. That was a 1-minute timeout, but we came back a little bit early. Lovington has taken the lead. They lead 36-35 over the Artesia Bulldogs, and Coach Mondragon calls a timeout. Bulldogs were down by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 14-13, and led at the half, 27-23. As the Bulldogs come back out, we've got Meekum, Wesson, Zamarone, and Thorpe, along with Sanchez on the floor. Lovington with their starting, nope, they've got number 20 still in, Julian Arroyo, along with Aguilera, Hilliard, Henson, and Perez. As Arroyo tied up, that should be a tie up, jump ball. Good job by Marshall Meekum. As going in on that shot was Arroyo, and Meekum just goes up and ties him up. It is Lovington basketball on the possession arrow, so and Lovington already started running their play, but the official hadn't turned it in yet. Now he does. And we're going to bounce past. Oh, and wide open. Bulldogs lost track. Scoring that time was Henson. He got wide open. Sanchez will get it down to Meekum. Meekum turns, runs into traffic. He's knocked down. That's going to be on Arroyo. That'll be the second team foul here. It is on number 20. That is his first. And the second team foul. So we Bulldog basketball right over in front of the student section as the official has to push the kids back. There's just no room on the floor here. The stands run right up to the out of bounds line. Now they've got a Lovington official over there pushing them back. So Bulldog basketball, the official moves Wesson down, and now Sanchez in with the ball. He goes into the lane. Oh, he passed it. We're going to have it's a turnover. I thought maybe they called a foul as he hit the ground. He was knocked down by Lovington, but no foul. So turnover on the Bulldogs, their first here in the second half. And Arroyo will bring it across the timeline. Goes to the right side, kicks it out to Aguilera. Aguilera on the right wing. He works his way against Meekum. Turns, spins, kicks it to Arroyo. He's going to shoot a long three. It's no good. And it's going to go be saved. Coming down the floor with it will be Nick Sanchez. Loses the dribble, and they're going to have a foul called on who? On Hinson. Lovington fans don't like it. The official will walk over and call a foul on number 5. That'll be his first. They have been playing pretty rough here, and so we may see the officials tighten it up a little bit. Lovington playing very aggressive. Checking back into the ball game will be Riley Jarrett and Jake Barrera. Zamarone and Meekum will take a seat. Coming in for Hilliard will be Enriquez for the Lovington Wildcats. And again, they're going to put it in right in front of the student section, which are right on top of Eagle Wesson, but he gets it into the backcourt to Nick Sanchez, and he'll work his way across the timeline. Goes to the right side. Goes to Wesson on the right wing. Back out to Thorpe. Thorpe swings it over to Barrera. Barrera to Nick Sanchez. Goes down the baseline. They're going to call an offensive foul on Nick Sanchez. So the offensive foul on Sanchez. And the fans like that one. It's getting a little scruffy down there as Perez put a shoulder in one of the Bulldog players, and they didn't call anything. All right, so a timeout taken by Lovington, 35-38. The Wildcats lead by 3. We're going to hear from Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. We'll be back.
ENMU Roswell welcomes new and returning students to register online and on campus for the coming spring 2022 semester. Prepare for brighter days ahead and learn essential career skills in arts and sciences, technical and health education right here at home. Classes start January 18th. Call 575-624-7000 or log on to roswell.enmu.edu.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
Another tight game here in Lovington as the Artesia Bulldogs battling against the Lovington Wildcats. Right now the Wildcats have the upper hand, 38-35 with 2:34 to go here in the third period. And Lovington gets the ball into Arroyo. Sanchez will pick him up in the backcourt. Just causing him to take his time. Now and they kick it away. It'll be a turnover. Barrera comes away with it, gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez will go up and score and one and count it. Lovington fans don't like it. Bulldog fans do. And he was fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one. That foul called on number 3, Adam Aguilera, his second, team's fourth. And Sanchez now can tie this ball game up with a free throw. As getting ready to check in is going to be Michael Malone. He'll come in for Cameron Thorpe. So at the line will be Nick Sanchez. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points in the ball game. And he's got a chance for 14 here and tie it up with 2:22 to go. As Nick steps up to the line, gets the ball from the official. Shot is up. It's going to be good. All right, so Lovington gets the ball in. Barrera in the backcourt, hounding number 3, Aguilera, as he has not got it across timeline. Finally does. Swings it over to Enriquez. Enriquez picked up by Wesson. He spins by him, kicks it. Oh, and there should be, and they called that's on Riley Jarrett. He looked like he tried to take the charge, and he hit the ground hard, but they call it on him, and that's going to be the third on Riley, and the team's fourth. Peyton Dean's up quickly. He'll check in for Jarrett and save him for the fourth period. 2:08 to go, 38-38 is our score. Lovington basketball. A lot of the shoving down there while they're in timeouts by both teams. They get it out top to Perez. Perez picked up by Dean, swings it over to Aguilera. or Aguilar. No, that's Aguilera. Gets it to Hilliard. Hilliard works his way, kicks it. Henson drives into the lane. Now he backs up, gets to Aguilera. His three-point shot is going to be long. Peyton Deans with the rebound, gets it to Sanchez. Up the floor, the Bulldogs come, and now Sanchez will slow it down. Bounce pass to Michael Malone. Malone over to Wesson. He's going to feed it down onto the post to Deans. He's going to turn, surrounded. He gets it out, and the three-point shot is going to be no good. There's Michael Wesson with the rebound. Bounce pass underneath the Deans. He shoved, no foul called. Whoa, Bulldog fans come off the bleachers, but no foul called. Down the floor, Hilliard puts behind the back, goes underneath to Perez. He kicks it outside. Now they kick it out to Henson. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Working his way on the right side, hanging it off to Hilliard. Hilliard working his way against Sanchez, almost takes it away. He goes up and scores. 40-38, Lovington. Nick Sanchez right back down the floor. He stutter step, he's fouled. So Sanchez will go to the line. And who did they call it on? Number 5, Henson. That's his second. 15, it's his third. And the 5th team foul is Nick Sanchez will go to the line to shoot 2. Shot is up and shot is good. He's now 2-2 from the line. Here's Sanchez. And the Bulldogs within 1 with 1:02 to go here in the third period. Second shot upcoming. Sanchez steps to the line. Shot up and good. So he ties it up. Henson into Aguilera. 40-40 as we go under a minute. Barrera backs up to the three-point line. Aguilera bouncing the ball, coming towards him. Lovington running some weaves, and they get it to Hilliard. Hilliard working his way in, kicks it over to the corner. Number 10 puts up the three. It's going to be no good. And there's Nick Sanchez with the rebound. He'll work by 2 Lovington Wildcats, and then he's fouled from behind by number 10, Enriquez. That'll be his first, and the team's 6th. Let's see if they call it on the floor, which they do, which is, I believe, the right call as well. Barrera will key it in right in front of the Bulldog bench. 40-40, 35.7 seconds to go here in the third period. We're all tied up. Get it into Sanchez. Sanchez is going to be picked up by Hilliard. Nick puts it on the floor. Goes around the screen. Goes, underneath to Wesson. He's going to have it tipped out, and Nick Sanchez is going to come up with it, put up the three. He buries it. Nick Sanchez. And then they call a technical on Nick because he put up 3 fingers. I mean, I get that, but they need to watch both ways because Lovington has been doing that kind of stuff all game long. I won't name the player, but he's been doing it all game long, doing the exact same thing Sanchez just did. So that's frustrating. But at the line will be Hilliard. So Peyton Hilliard will shoot the 2 free throws, and it'll be Lovington basketball. Bulldogs lead 43-40 with 24 seconds to go here in the third period. First shot is up and good for Hilliard. Second shot upcoming. It's up and it's good as well. So with 24 seconds, Lovington down by 1, 43-42. It'll be their basketball as Enriquez will key it in. Coming across the timeline to the right side is Aguilera, picked up by Barrera. Hilliard trying to get free. Good job defending him is Sanchez. Into the lane, the jumper is going to be up and no good. Tipped around and coming away with it will be Peyton Deans, and he's fouled, and he will go to the line as that's the 7th team foul. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. So it'll be Peyton Deans going to the line to shoot, and that foul was called on number 3, Adam Aguilera, his 3rd. And Deans will go to the line as he got the rebound and then was fouled. 1 point lead for the Bulldogs. Dean looking to extend it to 3 with these free throws. So Peyton waiting on the ball, which he gets from the official. First shot is up, and it's going to roll around, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Henson, gets it head quickly to Aguilera, over to Hilliard on the left side. He puts the ball down on the floor, goes into the right side, kicks it to Enriquez. His three-point shot, no good, and that will end the third period. The score, 43-42. Bulldogs will take the lead going into the fourth and final periods. We're going to take a break here from Artesia Ford. We'll be back.
Did you know Artesia Ford has been open for 50 years and owned by the same people for every day they've been open? I'd say they must be doing something right.
By the same people? So the person I bought my truck from might have sold my grandfather his trucks?
I bet they did. That's a family tradition I could be proud of.
Artesia Ford, open for 50 years and counting. Visit Artesia Ford at 307 North 1st Street in Artesia to be a part of a family tradition you can count on for the next 50 years.
Welcome back here to Lovington High School. The Artesia Bulldogs and the Lovington Wildcats. Never any love lost between these two schools, which makes sense. There's a Lovington player trying to put money in the official's pocket. not Lovington player, the Lovington fans, the student base over there, which they're loud and it's great. It's great to hear the home teams and student sections, and they're giving it all they got, which is awesome. It was funny. It looked like he had a dollar bill and he was trying to put it in the official's pocket. He was saying, "No, hey, no." As he's trying to back them up, they're putting them in right there in front of the student section. Barrera, Sanchez, Thorpe, Zamarone, and Jarrett back on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. Starting five on as well for the Wildcats. Sanchez in the backcourt. That's Aguilera, Hilliard, Henson, Betancourt, and Perez. Sanchez to the block, going up, and no good was Riley Jarrett. Lovington gets the rebound, coming down the floor, taking his time, and now gets it over to Hilliard. That was Aguilera. Hilliard swings it to Betancourt, now over to the left side to Henson. That's Aguilera again. Now to Henson. He puts up the three, and it's no good. Zamarone with the rebound. That's his sixth. He gets it to Sanchez. Nick across the timeline. Looks at a possible screen and doesn't take it. Gets it to Zamarone. Swings it over to the left side to Thorpe. Tries to go underneath. That's a turnover on the Bulldogs. Thorpe pass picked off by Perez. And now Aguilera working his way across the timeline. Bulldogs by 1, 43-42. Aguilera kicks it over to Henson. Henson works his way around up top to Hilliard. Hilliard, they switch, do the Bulldogs around a screen. Sanchez now on Hilliard. He works his way, kicks it back out to Henson, picked up by Thorpe. Henson's working away around to the left side, hands it off. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by the coach from Lovington. So with 6:47 to go in the ball game, 43-42, the Artesia Bulldogs lead here. It's gone back and forth. It was 14-13 at the end of one, Lovington, and then at the half, the Bulldogs led by 4, 27-23. At the end of three, it was down to a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs, 43-42, and that's where we stand now here in the fourth and final period. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout here and hear from Western Bank. We'll be back for more action live from Lovington Gymnasium.
When I was young, I thought I had forever to prepare for retirement. But as the years went by, retirement got closer and closer. And, well, I wish I'd have started saving 10 years earlier.
How you spend your retirement depends on what you do now while you're still working. We've helped a lot of area seniors prepare for retirement. Stop in and see us about saving for yours. Western Bank of Artesia, we're big on you. Member FDIC.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. It is going to be Lovington basketball coming out of the timeout taken by the Lovington coach. They'll key in on the far side. It goes into Aguilera. Barrera waiting on him, gets to Hilliard. He's looking for a screen. Going around the screen was Thorpe. Betancourt gets back to Aguilera, back to Perez. Now they're going to hand it off to Henson out top. Sanchez on Henson. He's just going to work it dribbling around, gets it over to Aguilera. Barrera chases right on top of him quickly. Stops the three-point shot. Hands it to Perez, back to Aguilera, and they'll reset. Coming out to set a screen will be Perez. Aguilera goes into the lane, puts up a runner. No good. Sanchez was fighting for the rebound and now diving for it. And what we're going to have a jump ball. And it'll be who? Lovington basketball. So I don't know how, there was only one player with his hands on it, and that was Riley Jarrett, but he called the jump ball. So it'll be Lovington basketball. Aguilera to key it in on the baseline far right side. Gets it into Perez. Perez to Hilliard. Hilliard underneath. Shot is up and no good. Zamarone up high for the rebound. He'll get it. That's his 7th. He'll get it to Sanchez. Picks up his dribble. Now he's going to throw it down to Thorpe. Thorpe to Barrera. Barrera underneath, and Jarrett will finish. Riley Jarrett. Bulldogs broke that press. Jarrett with the bucket. Jake Barrera with the assist. And the Bulldogs go back up by 3. Aguilera works around the screen, goes back to Perez. He puts it on the floor. His shot up and good. So Perez able to score his 6th point. Again, the Bulldogs throw, this time they throw it away as the ball was too high for the intended receiver, Cameron Thorpe. And so that trap press worked. Sanchez threw it down the floor too far. 45-44 Bulldogs as Weston will check back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. And coming in for the for Betancourt is who? Can't tell. I think it's Arroyo as he keys it in front of the Bulldog bench. So Weston coming in for Zamarone and Arroyo to key it in to Aguilera. With 5:30 and counting going the ball game. 1 point lead here. Bulldogs by 1. 45-44, handed off to Hilliard. Thorpe staying in front of him, tries to go step up and under, and he does. His shot is no good, but he gets his own rebound, and he tips it away to Perez. He is able to maintain it. Skip pass over to Aguilera in the far right corner, and he's out of bounds. His foot was out of bounds. So turnover on Lovington. Their second here, or the third here in the second half. And so it'll be Bulldog basketball. They're putting on this full-court press now. And one time the Bulldogs broke it, the second time they turned it over. And so Cameron Thorpe looking for somewhere to go with it, needs to get it in. He finally does, and we got a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. So another timeout on the floor. We're going to go and take it as well. 45-44 Bulldogs, 5:09 to go in the ball game. We'll be back.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here coming out of this timeout. It will be Bulldog basketball. As Lovington putting on this press. Thorpe got it in, but right as he did, Coach Mondragon called the timeout. So on the floor for the Bulldogs, Thorpe, Weston, Sanchez, Barrera, and standing down by himself in the corner is Riley Jarrett. Thorpe is going to get it in to Sanchez. Sanchez puts it on the floor. He backs around traffic, gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe ahead to Weston. Weston turns. He'll go back to Nick Sanchez, and the Bulldogs get it across. Sanchez now onto the right side, spins, and gets it to Weston. Weston will drive into the lane, put up a shot, and it's going to be in and out, no good. Aguilera comes in there with it, but the Bulldogs fighting for it, and then we're going to have a foul called, it looks like. And they're calling it on Barrera. Okay, so Jake Barrera with the foul. That's his 2nd and the team's 5th. The team's 6th. So it'll be Lovington basketball, and throwing it in will be Arroyo. Right over in front of his hometown fans, student section. Back to Arroyo. Works his way into the lane. He throws up a little runner, and it's good. So Julian Arroyo with another bucket, and the Bulldogs now down by 1, 46-45. Sanchez in from Thorpe, back to Cameron. Cameron's going to get it ahead to, he's got a man wide open. He didn't see him. Weston was looking somewhere to go, and Jarrett was down there by himself. But the Bulldogs still have the ball. Sanchez will back it up. In front of him is Henson, gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe, and he throws it away. Turnover on the Bulldogs, their fourth here. Threw it right into, didn't get it high enough. Tried to make a bullet pass to Wesson, who had gone underneath. Henson drives, kicks. Hilliard that drove and kicked it. Now the three-point shot up and no good. Nick Sanchez there with the rebound. That's his fourth. Gets it ahead to Thorpe underneath it. Oh, and he threw it away again. Bounce pass right to the wrong team. Tayton Hilliard with the takeaway. That's the fifth turnover. 2 in a row here for the Bulldogs. As working his way in and kicking it to Henson on the left side. Back outside to Aguilera. 46-45. Lovington by 1. Hands it off to Hilliard. Way out top. As Thorpe backing up. Goes to the left. Drive, puts it to Perez, up and in. Bulldogs get it into Sanchez. He's across the timeline, works his way up the right side, goes into the lane. He'll go up and score. So answering right back was for the Bulldogs, Nick Sanchez. He takes it the length of the court, and the Bulldogs down by 1 once again, 48-47, 2:57 and counting. Aguilera out top. Barrera edging his way out to him, going to make him do something with it. Working his way to the right side, goes to Henson. Henson underneath the Perez, shot up and good. That's the third time that Perez has been wide open. The Bulldogs turned and looked at each other. Somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be. As Jarrett gets it to Barrera across the timeline, Jake runs into traffic. He'll turn it around, get it to Sanchez. Sanchez on the left side, stops and puts up the three, knocks it down. And the Bulldogs tie it up 50-50, and Coach Mondragon calls a timeout. Boy, the Bulldogs have turned it over 3 or 4 times, and it is a timeout taken. We're going to keep it right here. Great shot there by Nick Sanchez. As Coach Mondragon not happy, and rightfully so, because the Bulldogs had opportunities. They threw it away a couple times, and then they're getting lost on defense. So they're going to work that out right now during this timeout, I think. They'll talk about where they're getting lost down there, leaving Perez wide open. And I saw 2 Bulldog players look at each other the third time it happened, and so there's some confusion on who's supposed to be on who, but they'll get that fixed. But Nick Sanchez comes down there and hits that second three here in the second half. I'm going to say he's got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23, 24 points on the board for Nick Sanchez right now. He's had a monster second half and needs it because the Bulldogs have been back and forth here, and 50-50 is where we stand here in the fourth and final period, barring a tie. Wouldn't exactly surprise me if they tie, but don't know yet. So the starters, nope, we got Jarrett, Barrera, Wesson, Thorpe, and Sanchez on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. As Arroyo gets it in to Aguilera. Aguilera working his way slowly. Jake Barrera staying in front of him. He'll cross the timeline. Right side to Hilliard. Hilliard out top. Working, kicks it over to the corner. Back outside to Arroyo. Sanchez on him, calling for a screen. Goes to the right side. Cut off by Sanchez. Now he puts up a little runner, and it's going to be good. Arroyo has been on fire as well. Sanchez working his way against the traffic. Bounce pass to Jarrett. He gets it to up top. It's going to, and that was almost another turnover. Bulldogs, yeah, Coach Mondragon saying don't make that pass. Luckily, Lovington knocked it out of bounds. The Bulldogs will retain possession. It's coming in for Arroyo is number 11, and Zamarone also checking into the ball game. So Corrales checks in. Zamarone will check in as well. Bulldog basketball. Thorpe to key it in on the right side baseline. Looking. Going to go. And he threw it away again. Oh, another turnover. 7 here in the second half. Hilliard will stop and shoot a 15-footer and knock it down. Pass to Thorpe. Thorpe pass down to Jarrett. Jarrett with the ball. He's going to bounce one time, get it back out to Thorpe. Now to Sanchez out now near midcourt. He's picked up out there by 2 Lovington Wildcats. Goes by them, steps back, looks at a three, doesn't take it, kicks it in the corner to Barrera. Barrera to Zamarone. Demeron over to Thorpe. Thorpe going to hand it back off. Sanchez spins, goes to the left side corner, goes to Riley Jarrett. He turns in the lane, puts up the jumper. It's no good. But there's Nick Sanchez, gets the ball, puts it up, and scores. Nick Sanchez with a steal and the bucket. And now the coach for Lovington calls a timeout. Again, we're going to keep it right here. We're under a minute. The Bulldogs, I thought that, so the score's 54-52. Bulldogs down by 2 after that bucket. So the Lovington coach calls a timeout. We're right under a minute, and I lost track there. I thought the Bulldogs tied it up, but they were down by 4 after that shot fell for Hilliard. And so with that shot by Sanchez, gets the Bulldogs within 2 under a minute. So right here, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what Lovington does. The Bulldogs have a foul, the Bulldogs have a foul to give. If Lovington tries to just run clock, we'll see what Artesia does here. If they come out on them aggressively, which is what I believe will happen. But maybe Lovington just tries to score. We'll see. We're under a minute. We're in their gym, and they want to get the win here, just like the Bulldogs got the big win over in Artesia. Lovington been ranked in the top 10 all season long, I think, and they remain there. Even though they've fallen in district to the Bulldogs and to Goddard, they're still ranked above them both. So it'll be Lovington basketball. Bulldogs going to put some full court pressure on here. Man-to-man pressure, and they got Barrera. They're going to face guard Aguilera. And Arroyo gets it in to Hilliard. He almost loses it. Thorpe on him. Now he's trying to work his way, gets it to Arroyo. Arroyo is still in the backcourt, picked up by Sanchez. And he's got to get it across timeline, which he does. Goes into the lane, kicks it to Henson, and then we're going to have a charge. Turnover back to the Bulldogs. Offensive foul on Julian Arroyo, his second. Team's 8. And so the Bulldogs, with 40 seconds to go, have the ball back, down by 2. Keying it in will be Thorpe. He'll get it into Jarrett. Jarrett ahead to Barrera. He's across the timeline. He's going to go up and no good. We're going to have a foul on Riley Jarrett as he flew in for the rebound. That's going to be the 7th team foul, which will put Lovington on the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That's the 4th foul on Riley. And the 7th team foul as Zamarone will check back in. Jarrett will take a seat. And it is a 1-and-1. So going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 will be who? Looks like it's going to be Arroyo. He's got 15 points. Hilliard has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So Arroyo off the bench leads the way. Checking into the ball game will be Peyton Deans for Diego Wesson here. (54-52) Lovington, 33 seconds to go. Shot is up and shot is good for Arroyo. He now has 16, and it's a 3-point lead for the Lovington Wildcats. 33 seconds to go, 55-52. Both teams with 1 timeout left. Second shot is up and good. Bulldogs, Deans gets it into Thorpe. Back to Deans. Now he'll get it to Sanchez. Bulldogs going to have to get some points here quickly. Sanchez pulls up, puts a shot up and in. And then a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon, his final timeout with 23 seconds and the score 56-54. Bulldogs either going to have to get a seal or a quick foul, as both teams now don't have either team has a foul to give. The Bulldogs have 17 fouls, Lovington with 8. But Lovington in the driver's seat as they have the ball and a 2-point lead here. Bulldogs with no timeouts left. Lovington has 1. And so the coaches meeting, talking to their teams. Interesting to be in those huddles and hear what they're saying. As I know the Lovington coach saying, hey, we got to get it in. And I'm sure he's picking out who he wants the ball to go to, whoever his highest free throw shooter is. But the first thing they want to do is get it in. They don't want to have a turnover here on the inbound pass. And the Artesia Bulldogs, Coach Mondragon, I'm sure, saying, look, if we can get the steal, let's get it. But if they get it in, then we've got to get a quick foul here because you got 23 seconds. And so even if you foul them, they may miss a free throw, but you got to get the foul before, so you got plenty of time. And you hear the Wildcat fans up and on their feet here. So the Bulldogs full court pressure. Malone checked into the ball game. Thorpe, Sanchez, Malone, Zamarone, and Barrera. And Henson will look to key it in. Now he's going to try the long ball. It's going to go down, and shot is up and no good. Barrera gets the foul. Jake Barrera is fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Pass was to Adam Aguilera. He tried to fall into Barrera, and the foul was not called as it was the offensive player trying to draw the foul. Jake was just running along beside him. His shot was no good. Barrera gets the free throw, or gets the rebound, and now he gets to shoot the 1-and-1. That's the 9th team foul, and the 5th on the 3rd on number 20, Arroyo. All right, Jake Barrera steps up, and hear the crowd. First free throw upcoming. And it's nothing but the bottom of the net. Jake Barrera, ice running through his veins. He drains the first. He now has 3 points. Second free throw can tie this game up with 18 seconds to go. Again, the Lovington crowd getting loud here. Shot up and no good. Perez gets the rebound. He's fouled by Thorpe with 15.84 seconds to go. So Perez will go shoot the free throws, the 1-and-1. So Jake Barrera's ball, it went in and out. And so 1 point lead now for the Wildcats. 15.84 seconds. Wesson checks back in. Malone will check out. And at the line will be Joseph Perez. He's got 8 points. All right, so the 1-on-1 coming up here. He gets it from Mr. Official. Perez takes a breath, takes a dribble. Shot long. But Henson gets the rebound. And I was Hilliard, and now they're going to roll it around. Bulldogs need a foul, and they're going to get a quick foul. I don't know if they call that on, well, of course it was intentional. They're calling for an intentional foul. They had to intentionally foul him. So going to the line will be Arroyo. He hit the first 2 free throws. So at the line now, is a while ago he hit 2. So Arroyo now with the 1-on-1 effort. That was the 19th foul. We're under 10 seconds, still a 1 point lead. Shot is up, and shot is good. So Arroyo has hit 3 for 3 down here with under a minute to go. And he's got one more, and if he makes it, it'll be a 3 point lead. It's 57-55 Lovington with 9.5 seconds to go. Shot is up, and shot is going to be no good. Getting the rebound was Deans. He gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez looking down the floor. He gets it to Barrera. Barrera back to Sanchez. Sanchez spins. He's got 2.8 seconds. Kicks it in the corner, and they're not going to get a shot off. And he drained it, but it was too late. Wesson hit the 3 from the left corner, but it was too late. And Lovington fans storm the court here. Big win for them. I don't know if it was that big, but it was a good win as the Bulldogs going and shaking hands. With the coaches, really. Some of the players now shaking hands with them as they were in the midst of the fans. So the 3-point shot was about 1 second late. It would have been the game winner. It did go. It fell, but no good because it was too late. So Artesia loses. The final score, 57-55 to the Lovington Wildcats. Stay tuned here on the Guy Chevrolet postgame show. When I come back, I'll have the final stats and probably be talking to Coach. Stay tuned.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
Faith Baptist Church, like the Artesia Bulldogs, believes in having a winning attitude. We cannot be defeated because God is for us. While we hold strong to the Bible and its teachings, we recognize that we have a biblical mandate to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. At Faith Baptist Church, they help take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. Join them at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings as we strive to fulfill our purpose for God. And to all the hardworking and outstanding Artesia Bulldog athletes, thank you for going above and beyond and for proving that character counts.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Welcome back here to the Guy Chevrolet postgame show, Bulldog fans. I'm joined by Coach Kirkwood. And Coach, just another tough game for Artesia Bulldogs.
I tell you what, this district is so competitive. You know, it doesn't matter if you're playing home or away. You know, very competitive teams. There's no relaxed game in our district.
No.
And you know, that's a lot of respect at all the teams that we have for each other. We have to come out and be ready to play.
Yeah, and it looked to me like the Bulldogs were ready to play tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some
Yes.
issues you probably guys will work on as you finish out district next week. But overall, great game by the Bulldogs. What did you guys see from the bench that you liked and what you want to work on?
Well, one thing we did like, you know, we made good adjustments when they went off 4 guards. We went ahead and we went kind of 4 guards. Had to move Cam to the 4 spot. He's not usually used to that. So I'm sure we'll work on that. Now we're going to have to get ready for Portales. They're going to have 2-3 zones, so we got to be able to shoot the ball and defend them.
Well, so we got Portales coming up on Tuesday night at the Pit. It's the final home game outside of playoffs.
That's right, yes.
So we'll be at home at the Pit Tuesday night. Pack the Pit night. I think you guys are going to have that raffle with the golf cart, all that happening.
Have the raffle with the golf cart. I think Western Bank's going to be throwing out tons and tons of balls. So all the little kids, let's get all the elementary kids, everybody there.
Yeah, Pack the Pit night. And then you'll end the regular district season Friday night at Goddard. So you got 2 final games. Right now you guys sitting at 2-2 in district with 2 more to go.
Yeah, with 2 more to go. I mean, we're sitting fine. You know, everybody knows how competitive our district is, and we do, and so everything's going to work out. Let's just have a great crowd there for our last home district game.
Looking forward to that, Coach. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you. All right, Bulldog fans, we're going to continue here on the Guy Chevrolet postgame show. When I come back, we'll have the final stats for you, so stay tuned.
State purpose of visit.
Looks like the old tractor's gonna kick the bucket.
Searching internet for new bucket.
No, I want to check insurance rates.
Right now, get 20% off new bucket with code It's Raining Buckets.
Robots don't know you. We do. For 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has relied on relationships to get you the insurance coverage you need for your farm or ranch. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
The Hounds are back on the hardwood Thursday night, February 17th, as they welcome in nationally ranked Lubbock Christian to Greyhound Arena. The ENMU women's team welcomes the 13th ranked Lubbock Christian women at 5, and the men's basketball team welcomes in number 3 ranked Lubbock Christian at 7:30. Don't miss out on every 3-pointer, fast break, and dunk during the season. Tickets are only $5 for adults. Kids 8 and under are always free. Visit GoEasternAthletics.com for more information. ENMU men's and women's basketball, all in.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA Edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
57-55 in a hotly contested game. Big crowd, good crowd by both schools. For the Lovington Wildcats, Adam Aguilera ended up with 3 points. Henson with 8. Hilliard ended up with 13 points. Betancourt with 3. Joseph Perez ended up with 8. And coming off the bench and leading the way was Julian Arroyo. He ended up with 18 points for the Lovington Wildcats. Lovington turned it over 4 times in the second half and 6 in the first half. The Artesia Bulldogs, Cameron Thorpe ended up with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Peyton Deans with 2 points and 2 boards. Diego Wesson went 1 for 2 at the line, ended up with 1 point. He also had 2 rebounds. Jake Barrera ended up with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 takeaway. Japheth Zamarone, he ended up with 4 points. He also had 7 big rebounds. Riley Jarrett, 13 total points. He also had 4 rebounds. I didn't write that last one down, and he had also an assist. And leading the way for the Artesia Bulldogs tonight, Nick Sanchez. He was razzed by the crowd. They had pictures of him. They were really riding him, but he rose to the occasion. Ended up with 28 points. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Bulldogs were down by 1 at the end of 1, 14-13. At the half, it was 27-23 Bulldogs. They led by 1 to end the third period, 43-42. But the final score, the Lovington Wildcats win 57-55. They improved to 2-2 in district and 16-7 overall. The Bulldogs fall to 2-2 in district and go to 12-11 overall. On behalf of Gene Dow, who took care of all the stuff, producing and camera and everything, this is Joby Hodling saying thank you for tuning in here tonight. I hope you all have a great weekend. We'll see you Tuesday night at the pit. And remember what Coach said, we need to pack that pit. Let's pack it the fullest it's ever been for the girls' game and continue right into the fullest it's ever been for the boys' game. We'll see you Tuesday night. Have a great weekend.
That concludes this broadcast of Bulldog Sports on KSBP AM and FM and at KSBPTV.com. Bulldog Sports on KSBP AM and FM and KSBPTV.com is presented by Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Warden Sun Insurance, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia Family Healthcare and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia General Hospital, Roswell Seed, Guy Chevrolet, KFC of Artesia, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pop's Diner, Forest Tire, Western Bank of Artesia, Artesia Credit Union, Pecos Valley Equipment, Oasis Computers, Eastern New Mexico University, Catalyst Church, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, Cisco Equipment, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, TMJ Auto, New Hope Baptist Church, H&R Block of Artesia, Castle Rentals, Kane Electric, Frost Mortgage, Incredible Printing, Bobcat Auto, and Tate Branch of Artesia. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of Bulldog Sports on KSBP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
You and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and